Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence.
Hello, Homestead. It's Friday, October 13th, and time for today's edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Kelsey Nutter.
And I'm Jacob Dunn. On today's show, you'll learn about the new Homestead High School Honor Code and what it is and how it was created.
We'll bring you a story on some of the Homestead student ambassadors and what their roles are throughout the school year.
You'll learn what type of wardrobe is and isn't allowed on Halloween this year at Homestead.
Garrett brings you his 2-minute drill with a look at our football team, and Riley Kamala brings us the weekend weather forecast.
We'll have all those stories and much more, so stay tuned to this edition of HHS In Depth. We start today's show with a new student ethics policy set to hit Homestead this year, the Honor Code. Kelsey recently caught up with the teachers behind this and when you can expect to see it in action.
Students were given the announcement that there will be a new honor code enforced here at Homestead, in which students are required to sign prior to turning in a test or project, but many questions still arise behind what it all entails.
Mr. Ginder put together a committee of teachers last year, second semester, and we met and started to discuss what we felt like would be good components for the honor code. And we identified kindness, integrity, and authentic work as 3 things that we felt needed to be stressed.
It's something new at Homestead High School, and it's something that teachers have the opportunity to use. And the honor code is something that can be signed before a testing situation or any kind of large assignment to just help uphold those academic standards with our students.
Although the honor code specifically focuses on being academically honest at Homestead, carrying traits of honesty, kindness, and integrity should be carried on past high school.
I think it really applies to all classes and even life in general. As contributing members of a society, I think they are characteristics that we all should strive to have in our life daily, or strive to be, I guess, daily. So really, I don't think it applies to any one class more than others.
Academic integrity is extremely important, especially for our students who are college bound. And research shows that students who think about academic integrity and have the opportunity to sign an honor code are more likely to be academically honest during a given exam.
The honor code is something our teachers think can stay ingrained in your life and something that can become a part of your lifestyle in the future.
If we all embrace it and try to make it a part of who we are on an everyday basis, that's obviously going to be a benefit to all of us, even in our life outside of school. I think future employers and even future life partners look for these characteristics. If there really would be any additions I could pick out, I think going forward with it as it is for at least a year or 2, and then maybe meeting and seeing whether or not it needs to be tweaked in the future.
Be on the lookout for the Spartan Honor Code poster, which was designed by student Ethan Smith. These posters will be in all classrooms soon and serve as a reminder for academic integrity at Homestead. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Kelsey Nutter.
The first meeting of the Homestead Entrepreneur Club is on Wednesday, October 18th. This is a meeting open to any students grades 9 through 12. The club will be sponsored by Mr. Beer, Ms. Hepner, and Mr. Fry, our mentor from the Northeast Indiana Innovation Center. The meeting will be designed to provide advice, guidance, and assistance to students who have already started a business or have a specific business idea they are dreaming about. Join them Wednesday, October 18th at 2:45 in the community room.
The Historical Black Colleges and Universities Fair will be held tomorrow at the Turner Chapel AME Church. The college fair will be a walking tour of the HBCUs throughout the country with information and representatives from each school. There will also be many presentations focused on college life and the preparation necessary. Register online at eventbrite.com if interested in attending.
Hit up the Homestead Tennis Club on the courts this Sunday for their weekly meeting, and be sure to turn in your $13 shirt dues by the end of the day today. Dues can be turned in to Macy Palesko or Jeremy Kim.
Are you taking the SAT or ACT soon and want to increase your score? The SAT and ACT prep class will begin a new session on Tuesday, October 17th for math and Wednesday, October 18th for verbal. Classes run for 6 weeks from 5:30 to 7:30 in the evening. Sign up for one or both sessions. You will receive the College Board SAT book with your registration. Sign-up forms can be found in Student Services or with Mr. Staley in room 517.
Dare to be a force of nature and join Homestead's Environmental Club. The next meeting will be held next Tuesday in Miss Merkling's room 206. It's not too late to join, so bring a friend and stop by to hear all about the exciting things in store for this year.
To help new students get acclimated to Homestead, an organized group of student leaders called Student Ambassadors is there to help. To learn more about this group of students and everything they do, here's a story from reporter Michaela Godfrey.
Student Ambassadors is an extracurricular organization that may go unnoticed to the general population, but makes a huge impact in the lives of those who are new to Homestead.
A student ambassador is somebody who helps new students and families feel welcome to the school.
The main role of student ambassadors is meeting with new students. They attend 4 major events in the fall. That would be registration day, new family night, freshman orientation, and back to school night. So they really assist with the families and help new students get to know their way around the building. They help at 8th grade open house, and then they also get to go to the middle schools.
This program allows the ambassadors to grow as a person and learn to connect with others.
Students should choose to be an ambassador because it gives them a good sense of pride knowing that you can help someone figure out where they're going through the school or what classes they're taking.
It allows them to try to connect with different students and try to be more accepting to a bunch of different people. Helps them work on their social skills and just being a good person.
While many parts of the Student Ambassadors program are fun for the members, helping others and making a difference is the most meaningful part to them.
My favorite part of being an ambassador is being able to help people. I really like the aspect of working with the new students and immersing them in the school.
My favorite part of student ambassadors is just seeing the connections that get made. I love it when whether it's an older student connecting with a younger student or just peer of the same class, I love it when they're getting to know each other and not just staying within the same friend group.
Student ambassadors work hard throughout the year to make new students feel welcome. If you want to get involved, whether you're a student looking to help or a new student needing help, contact Mrs. Brayman in the Freshman Academy. For HHS In Depth, I'm Michaela Godfrey.
Art Club. It's time to get messy. Get out Tuesday, October 17th after school in the Ceramic Studio, room 116. Mrs. Hassar will be working with the group on a clay slab project. You will be meeting for 2 consecutive weeks and will meet again on Tuesday, October 31st, so please plan ahead.
Have you ever dreamed of traveling west? If so, join Mrs. Merkling and Mr. Yeager next summer for a travel across the western part of the United States for 2 weeks. To learn more about where this journey will go, please attend an informational meeting on Monday, October 23rd in Mrs. Merkling's room, room 206 at 6 p.m. You may bring a parent or guardian with you to this meeting. Please see Mrs. Merkling or Mr. Yeager with any questions.
Juniors and seniors, an admissions rep from the following colleges will be at Homestead. If you would like to attend a meeting, please sign up in Student Services at least 1 day prior to the visit. Tuesday, October 17th, Bethel College. Thursday, October 19th, Albion College, and Ohio Northern. Monday, October 23rd, Wittenberg University. Wednesday, October 25th, Hope College. Thursday, October 26th, Taylor University and New York University. And Monday, October 30th, University of Miami, Florida.
Already planning for your school attire on Halloween? Be sure to pay attention to this next message about what is and is not permitted.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Reed Burton, and with Halloween just being around the corner, I'm assuming most of you have already planned your outfit for school that day. I'm here to tell you what you can and cannot do. Halloween costumes will only be permitted on Tuesday, October 31st, and no other day. You may not wear a mask of any kind or any other type of article of clothing that covers your face. You may not have your face covered with paint of any kind. And obviously, no weapons or toy weapons are allowed. Regarding hats, these are not permitted in classes and are not permitted if they are not part of your costume. And finally, bandanas. They are not permitted as well. Administration wants you to know that the normal dress code will be enforced, and any costume that violates the dress code will be considered a dress code violation. I hope I helped you decide what costume you want to wear to school for Halloween. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Reed Burton.
Next week is the annual Great Central U.S. Shakeout, a Midwest-wide earthquake drill. With more information about it, here's Carson Clymer.
On average, 10,000 people die from earthquakes. every year. Scientists have said that there's a 25 to 40% chance of a 6.0 magnitude earthquake hitting Indiana in the next 50 years. Next Wednesday, October 18th, at the beginning of third period, Homestead High School will be participating in a worldwide drill known as the Great Central U.S. Shakeout. Drop to the ground. Cover your head and neck with your arms and seek shelter under a sturdy desk or table. Hold on to your shelter and be prepared to move with it until the shaking stops. Once it is presumed safe, exit the building in an orderly manner. For more information, visit www.shakeout.org.
And now here's Riley Kamala with a look at the weekend weather forecast.
Salutations, Homestead. It's Riley Victor Kamala here, and it's time for your weekend weather forecast. This weekend, we're looking at some relatively mild weather. Today, we're looking at mostly sunny skies with a high of 72 and a low of 56. Tomorrow, we'll have a high of 79 and a low of 66. And finally, Sunday, there will be morning showers with a high of 68 and a low of 43. Once again, tonight is some great weather for a football game. That wraps up this weekend weather forecast. Have a great weekend, Homestead.
And now Garrett Willis is back with his 2-minute drill. This week, he'll profile the number 9 state-ranked football team.
Hello, Homestead. I'm King Willis, and it's time for the 2-minute drill. With this week being the end of the high school football season, I decided it'd be a good idea to catch up with Coach Zolman and some of the players on the Spartan football team. This year has been one of the best in recent history as the Spartans are off to a 7-1 start and are in second place in the SAC. It's up and it's good. Here's your athletic feature of the week. This week over your Spartan football team.
The Homestead football team joined the SAC in 2015, and with this being their third year in the conference, they have had their best season competing against the premier Fort Wayne talent so far.
We're pretty pleased. We're 7-1 at this point, and our kids have played pretty well, and we continue to get better and better.
Well, Garrett, I think that the season has been going very well lately. Winning most of our games, only lost one, so it's a good season.
Fantastic. Team has been bonding and we've been winning.
With the team only having lost one game so far this year, everyone involved with the football program knows that they have improved exponentially from the 2016 campaign.
So the improvements on the season are that defense, we're getting better at tackling. Offense, we're executing well, and coaching, we're just doing a fantastic job.
Really, our offenses came along a lot better than previously. We've had a lot more down the field passing, basically, and our defense has just been killing it like usual.
The team's only loss this year came to Snyder at Lucas Oil Stadium, and with Homestead playing the Panthers in the sectional, they feel they have a better chance to come out on top for the second time around.
We got to play better on defense for sure. We got to eliminate mistakes on offense. I think we take care of the ball a little bit better and play a little bit better defense. We're pretty confident we can play.
We just got to execute. Can't turn the ball over. Defense got to make the plays, and then offense also has to make their own plays.
With the NFL relaxing their celebration rules for this season, some of the players on the Homestead squad have wanted to take part in getting excited for touchdowns.
We don't allow touchdown celebrations here at Homestead.
Jai, right?
Probably me and Cam Rogers, the swipe and the little, we don't know what that's called yet. It's a little bump.
There's a few. The point, pretty iconic, pointed at the student section because I love you guys. Cam Rogers, the sweep, and Cam Shannon.
Homestead finishes their regular season tonight against Southside, and Jaya Wright looks to improve upon his performance from last week against Wayne.
What was it like throwing 2 picks against Wayne in the red zone?
Your Spartan football team is in action tonight as they are finishing their regular season at home against Southside. The game kicks off at 7 o'clock and the gates open at 6. Also, good luck to the boys tennis team as they are competing in Indianapolis today and hopefully tomorrow at the state finals. Their first match is against Park Tudor tonight. Your quote of the week comes from Gary Player as he said, "The harder you work, the luckier you get." Sadly, this will wrap up the fall sports series for the 2-minute drill, but don't fret. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a spotlight on the Champions Together team, along with a preview for your defending girls state championship basketball team the week after that. That'll do it for this week's edition of the 2-minute drill. I'm Garrett Willis. Have a great weekend and stay frosty, my subjects.
Well, that wraps up this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Kelsey Nutter.
And I'm Jacob Dunn. Thank you for watching today.
And now here are this week's pictures of the week.
To have your photo running for the picture of the week, just email a high-resolution photo and landscape mode with your name and grade level to hhsindepth@gmail.com.
Today we'll leave you with a song exclusive to Homestead's radio station, the .91 FM.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next Thursday.